Right, it's Mike from the Mike James Rock Show. Goldfinger have joined us at Slamdunk. You're right, gents, how's it going?
It's going good.
Yes,
it is well.
Sorry, John couldn't make it. He's somewhere.
He's got a bit of a sore throat.
He's lost in a train station or some shit.
Oh, right, okay.
Apparently he went to 7 of the wrong stations.
Really?
I don't know how you can
So you're looking for Hogwarts?
I don't know what the guy
Yeah, he went to Hogwarts.
As long as he's here in time for your set later.
That's all we said, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be there.
You guys must be buzzing at the moment. You got a new single. We played it on the show last night. It's chunky as, man. I love it.
Nice, man.
We cranked it up in the studio. Me and Dan over there, like getting our little skank on the go. It was great. New album coming out. You must be really like pumped for it now, man.
Yeah, man, we're excited. I mean, we've been playing shows for years and years and years without a new record.
We were just chatting off there. It was about 9 years since you last put something out.
Right,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
But it's a fun record. I think we're buzzing. We've been talking about it too, specifically because the record is so fun, man. It's so. Can you say it's so good if you're in the band?
Of course you
It's
can,
so
man.
good.
You gotta believe in your product.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
the best thing you've ever done.
It is fucking rad though. We are stoked, and it has everything on it, man.
There's a lot of dancehall tracks where you just feel like dancing right away.
Nice.
There's plenty of horns. There's a lot going on in quite a lot of songs, and of course the classic Goldfinger pop punk with the ska mixed in. There's that too.
Do you think with the gestation of it taking 9 years, you've definitely matured, not just as individuals, but as a band as well? Your sounds become suitable for the age that you're at? Or are you still trying to, I guess like 10 years ago, you were 10 years younger and you had a sound that was equivalent to how you felt at that age, but now do you feel your sound has aged with you?
Well, I mean, it's John's band, and they're all John's songs, and John, like, I don't know about so much in the past, but definitely like right now, he doesn't give a shit about trying to sound like old Goldfinger or trying to sound like new Goldfinger or trying to sound like something else. Like, the dude really just writes good fucking songs.
That's how it should be.
And on this record in particular too, it's pretty. There's some pretty vulnerable lyrics. There's some really like.
What a delivery!
Oh, thank you.
There's some like really vulnerable lyrics and like really obvious, not obvious maturity, but obvious like.
Realness. I mean, like it's
just
like that's
very
real.
True. It's very true.
Opened up a lot more on this.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause you can tell when like somebody's writing like a clever song and it's like really the lyrics are really good, but it's just for the sake of a good song.
Yeah.
That's good too, right? So there's a couple of those, like, but then there's, like you said, just that raw realness of lyric.
Yeah.
That's what you want. That's what people want. They're tired. They're tired of all the gloss, I think.
You want to be able to paint a story, I guess, with the lyrics, and that fits then to the music.
Yeah.
How's the music progressed as well? We just chatted about the lyrics. Has the music really upped itself, or are you still?
I think so.
It's tight. It's
tight.
yeah. I mean,
Very
it's
good.
really well done.
Same old school Goldfinger influences. Like you hear, there's like Mike said, there's a lot of horns.
Yeah.
A lot of up tempo stuff, but it's crafted so well where the non-musician and the person that just wants to feel music or whatever is gonna feel it immediately, gonna sing along, gonna do all that. But the musicians or the people that are like studying and trying to see more, a lot of older fans are gonna see like, damn, that's pretty tricky shit. Like, that's a really good line or a really good progression or a really good bridge or transition. Like, it's got it all. It's just a really good record, good songs.
Do you feel like you've got the hype behind you within the band like you did when the last album came out 9-10 years ago?
I wasn't in the record when the last.
Okay.
I mean, I was in the band when the last record came out. But I mean, we've been good friends with John since 2000, whatever. So there's always been so much hype and so much go with every sort of Goldfinger record, because that's John's personality, and it's like go. And I sang on a couple records, on the last couple records, and I think this one's much more relaxed in a way.
Okay.
And maybe that's just because of how the business works now. Like back then, it was like labels, like and this one was like the record was done, and then the label got on board and that kind of stuff. So everybody's like on a team.
Pressure and all of
Yeah,
this,
it's more like a team rather than like, shit, we got to put this out now, and we should make it sound like this, and we got to get it done now because we got 6 months of touring.
Yeah.
It's not built like that anymore, so it's much more like fun. You know what I'm saying? It's much more fun. Yeah.
I'm guessing that would also be the meaning of it being 9 years in the making. Is that there was no one on your back going, you need another album, you need another album.
Right.
For me, you guys have always been about the live show.
Yeah.
I was happy not to have a new album out just to see you on the road again, but now you've got new stuff to play as well. I'm guessing rejuvenated some of the fans that are going over here again, playing again. Now you've got new stuff as well as the old stuff.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a new cover at all? Because obviously 99 Balloons that's like a club classic. You worked on something with a more modern kind of touch to it or something?
Maybe, but I don't know.
We talked about it. John and I talked about it not too long ago, and we were all kind of kicking around some ideas for a cover on the record. It didn't end up happening on this one.
That's fair enough.
I'm sure something will happen. John likes his covers, man. He likes to pay tribute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Is there any acts that you wish you could have covered then, or do like a whole album of tributes to people?
Yeah. Well, we were just talking about how we're big Police fans, like massive Police fans, and John's a huge Police fan. So
that fit quite well because it's like Stuart Copeland's bass lines and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just like it's fit that kind of reggae.
The Sting Copeland thing, like that, is massive influence on Goldfinger.
Absolutely.
Big influences on us as individuals and on John and all of his writings. So.
Well, they kind of made that sound popular for middle class white people, I guess.
Yeah,
is
really
the way
did.
to do it because
it
it was
brought that one
reggae.
drop, Islander sort of vibe to something a little pick me up and, like you said, white feller.
Yeah. See, the album's coming out in July. What's the plans then? Is it just tour relentlessly for the next 18 months or so?
No, see, and that's how the business has changed too. Like we don't, all of us are busy. John's busy doing 1,000 records a year, and you don't need to tour as much, or you don't have to, or you don't.
It's just like what you want to do, but
it's a different.
We will be doing some shows, of course. We're doing some Warped Tour dates this summer.
Nice.
We're doing some festival dates. We'll be back in Canada doing Montebello Rock Fest. So, some of the big things that we've hit over the last years, we're going to hit those things again. But I mean, Phil's got a couple records. I mean, we all play in our own bands too, so this is fun for us, to be honest. Like, we love Goldfinger just as much as anybody.
So basically, for the fans, if you see Goldfinger on a bill somewhere, go and see them because it might be a little while before you come back because you're picking and choosing and
maybe
absolutely
going where you're going to get the best reaction. I guess.
And like you said, it's all about the live shows, man. I mean, that's how all of us have been Goldfinger fans forever. Is live shows.
That's how I got introduced to you guys. I stumbled across you. I can't remember where it was, some festival. Next thing I know, my knees are up and I'm just giving it all that. That's it. I was hooked there, and it's all about the live. It's been an absolute pleasure catching up with you. I hope everything that comes out with the album relaunch and all that goes really well for you, and you enjoy work, sort of things like that. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks very much. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cool.
Appreciate it.